all know, I applied to university in under 30 minutes. So, hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chante. If you are new here, you should hit that subscribe button so we can be friends since you're, new. And today I'm going to kind of do like a crash course, quick run through generalization of how to pick the best university, as well as the process of application for Ontario, Canada applications for university. I'm kind of Professor Chante as well with the glasses if you can't tell. So the goal is 10 minutes of just facts and information thrown at you and hopefully you absorb some of them. So the topics in this video I'm going to talk about: how to pick a program that works for you, factors to consider when choosing a university, my personal tips and tricks, lastly, the whole actual process for applying for Ontario universities. And here's the timestamps for all of those, so if you want to skip through the video to get to a certain part that is more for you, go right ahead. A quick disclaimer that university is not meant for everybody for many different reasons. One thing I kind of need to help me decide if university was for me was I kind of thought, okay, does having a degree and having the university experience outweigh not having any of those? I said yes, depending on what I said. Either way, going to university and getting a degree for me personally outweighs not doing it at all. Programs, how to choose the best program for you. Okay, so a quick little side note of what a major and a minor is in a program. So basically, in Canada, a program, it would be your major. So it's your main study that you're focused in. Well, minor is something that you're also interested in. It doesn't have to have anything to do with your program. It's just an added on thing that you're focusing on. So for example, I'm thinking to do my program, which is a major technically, in kinesiology. And then my minor I'm thinking to do is in psychology. I hope that helps a little bit. This is also a great way if you're stuck between two different things, but you're not sure which one you want to do, you want to do them both, you can do a minor. Minors usually decide at the end of second year for most schools. Picking a program is more that you are choosing something that works for you now. You want to make sure that you're going to be interested in it for about 4-ish years, and you're going to be studying it. So you want to be interested and have a little passion for it. If you don't have a passion for it, I personally think you shouldn't study it. When you're stuck between programs, compare the programs. If having electives, which means like classes that have nothing to do with your program, is important to you, then make sure you're looking at what programs you can do and have lots of electives. If you don't care about having electives, then that's not one way to help you remove what program you're going to do. Look at your 3rd and 4th year classes that the school offers, because this is when your degree gets more, they say, unique, and you get to choose your degree more and see what classes they are and see if any of those classes have any interest to you. If they don't, then that program might not be for you. You, in the future, might be interested in it, and in the future, if you decide to change your program, it's perfectly fine. Another thing that you can do to see if you're interested in something is that if you are able to maybe take a class in high school that somehow connects to the program. So let's say you want to do philosophy, maybe take a philosophy class in high school. Try and find a way that you can experience what the degree could be like to see if you're actually interested in it. Lots of people also say when you go to university, you can take lots of, when you have electives, you can take classes from other degrees or programs. Half of the degrees that people do, the careers they end up doing, have nothing to do with the degree that they did. Like my mom's friend, she went to school for kinesiology and now she designs packages for cereal company or something like that. So the factors you should consider for picking university, none of these are in any certain order, this is just the order I wrote them down. So the first one, the support offered at the school. So in Ontario, so they all have a really great support system. Some schools might get like bad reps for certain things, but all in all, they all have a pretty good one. I also personally, I have an IEP because I have a learning disability. So that means that I have to make sure I can get a couple extra steps to make sure I will get the support that I want at all the schools. And all the schools I talk to, I'm ensured that I would get what I need and they would accommodate all my IEP needs. So don't stress. Academic quality. Now, this is definitely going to be a hit or miss kind of thing. For me personally, academic quality is very important. You want to go to a really great school for academic quality, but you also have to consider, like, is that going to be competitive? Now, I'm I'm going to say school's name just because this is what I heard. I was told that, oh my goodness, like Queen's University is so competitive, oh my goodness. And maybe yes, it depends on what program you're in, but the people I know that are in those programs and it has a reputation of being competitive, they all say no, like we all are helping each other to be successful, we're all helping each other out, we're working together. So don't always listen to the academic quality that you hear on campus. The campus, no matter what, you have to visit the campus. I'm saying you have to because pictures and real life visiting are very different because pictures can be saturated, they can be edited, they can be whatever to make it look more exciting. Think of what factors are important to you for that school. Like, do you want a university town? Do you want to be in a big city? Do you want a big campus? Do you want a small campus? Like the size, the university life, like extracurriculars and jobs that you are able to do. This is through school and also in the community at the school. Consider the distance from home, how much it costs, as well as how much, another thing to consider for programs is how much programs cost. Some programs are fairly cheap and other programs are very expensive. Now when you look at them, you're like, oh my god, this is so much money. You have to think about why. So maybe the expensive one has equipment that you have to pay to be able to do certain classes, while the other one is legit, like you're sitting in a lecture for an hour and that's it. And that's why it's so much cheaper. One of the ways you can make it work is applying for scholarships, bursaries, loans, grants, provincial and federal help. Another factor that some people put in, I personally think, love this factor way too much, is who they already know that goes to the school. They have friends that are going there, family went there, like someone already went there, so like yeah, that just makes sense for me to go there. But I think no, because all these factors are about you and what you want, and like it's a you factory, okay? So that basically means that whatever school you're gonna choose is your choice and it has to be your fit. Your best friend Kimmy is going to the school, cool, that does not mean you have to go there. I only say this because every single person in university is, in the first few weeks, everyone's nice, everyone's trying to fit in and make new friends. I have had many people tell me this, enough people to know that's probably true. So another factor to consider is special things the school offers for your program in particular and just for the school in general as well. So this might again take a little bit more work, but do they offer abroad? Definitely to abroad. I personally, for me, it's a high factor. I love traveling, so I want to make sure I can travel with my degree and learn lots of new things. Or sometimes they do like experiential things, like look at what school offers. Some schools offer intern/co-op stuff. I think that's so important. I'm a big advocate for doing internships equaling in high school because it gives you an idea of what the job is like that you are interested in, or even as volunteer work that your school offers. In a general statement, once at least, gives you experience and networking is a way to get a job. Little things that I did, I made pros and cons lists with my friend. I know how silly this sounds, but just make pros and cons lists about the program, about the school, compared to the other schools that you're stuck between and see which ones. So some silly things like were on I might actually put mine up here, but some silly things I put on was hot French boys. Find people in the program that you're interested in and talk to them. It's really simple, trust me, and honestly it seems a little bit like, oh my goodness, this person won't answer me, but like who cares if they don't answer you? Basically, if you know a friend, if you're interested at some university, let's say Queens, you're like, I want to go to Queens for psych, I don't know anyone who's in that program, oh, but my friend Emily goes to Queens. Well, send her a message and be like, hey girl, like, you have a friend who's in psych maybe that I could talk to, get a little idea what the program would be like, and talk to the girl, ask her a million questions, because honestly, I have not met one person yet who does not want to talk about their program because they're in it and they want you to also be in it, so they're going to try to convince you to go in it. Process to applying to a university in Ontario as an Ontario Canadian student, mouthful, I know. OSAP is a third party basically for the whole university thing because your job is to choose the universities you want. Your school's job is to send OSAP your grades. OSAP's job is now to send the university your grades, and then the universities will send to OSAP as well your email, your offers. Okay, we're on the same page, I hope. First thing is your high school is going to give you a reference number for your OSAP. If you are applying for 101, this is the only thing I'm talking about. So 101 applications. I'm not familiar with the other things. I think overall it's very similar. The only difference is that you have to send the universities your grades instead of your high school sending your grades. Use this reference number to log into the website. It takes like 5 minutes to actually make the application. It's basically like an application that asks for personal information, school, all that fun little details, and that's it.
I just want to let you all know, I applied to university in under 30 minutes. So, oh, and this girl got into a couple already. Smart people goals.
So after that, the application takes about 24 to a couple weeks to process. This is why I think you should definitely do it in about November at least. Do the application in November, so then you're eligible for early acceptances. Early acceptance is amazing because that means you lose some stress and you got into school right away. I know people who, like I personally got early acceptance for Ottawa, one of my friends got it for Western, another friend got it for Queens. So with prestigious schools, it's possible to get early acceptances with average grades. Now, after all the applications are done, each school is going to send you an email, and they all send you emails with a password, a temporary password, and a login. Sometimes it's like an email, sometimes it's just a bunch of numbers to get into their website, so you can see the process of your application. Normally, it kind of looks like you can see the progress of your application going through, like if they've seen it, if it's still waiting to be evaluated, that sort of thing, and then when you get an offer. Now, I do want to note, the only school I am aware of that does not send out emails with your login and password is Guelph University. It's very confusing. I personally think they don't tell you this. No one really tells you this. But they do everything via mail. So everything they do is through mail. They might send you a couple emails, but mostly any decisions they're making is done mail. Got one email saying congratulations to getting accepted way after I got my actual mail. But the good thing is that your OSAP will update about 24 hours after they accept you, so you can go on there to check out if they have accepted you. But that's basically all you really know for that school. You're kind of going blind. Now, offers. When you're getting offers, OSAP will update about 24 hours after the offer comes in. I know this for a fact because I applied to Brock University, and then within 5 hours I was accepted into the school. My OSAP still doesn't update, so I wasn't sure if it was like real or not. 24 hours after I got the acceptance on my OSAP account as well. So my Brock one, so the university website update faster than the OEAC. Offers come out in rounds, and then some schools also do waves. So for example, Guelph University has 3 rounds, and then 3 waves for each round. So usually schools will tell you somewhere when the rounds are coming out on their website or on their admissions website, so it's very easy and simple to find that information. Said, some schools are notorious to being really slow at getting other offers, and some are really notorious for getting it out really quickly. So for example, for like Ottawa and Brock, they usually get back to you pretty quickly. As well as Laurier got back from them really quickly as well, and I had applied for them about a week or 2 before the deadline. And some schools that take forever. It's like Guelph University it's weird. I know many people that want to go to that school, but the school took so long to accept them. They ended up going to another school. They're just as happy, but just keep that in mind that it does sometimes, if you have amazing grades, it might take a little longer for them to accept you just because I don't know how their admissions work, but something in their admissions makes them a little slower. Again, I just want to state my opinion that I think it's more important to choose a school over a program, just because programs, your interests will change over time, and the program is like the lifestyle that you'll be in for 4 years, and you really want to enjoy it, and you want to be there for the entire time. That's it for the video. I hope it's 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We're aiming for 10, and yeah, have a great day, evening, night, whatever. Give this a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below what you think, any factors or tips you have for people when they're choosing universities. And subscribe, because let's all be friends. We've got more cool videos coming out, and yeah, bye-bye.